under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're off to a better start in this one.
So stepping in, the 2-2. Turned on down the line. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Ethan Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Ethan Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off.
Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Now in the box, Scooter Gennett.
I can't begin to tell you how difficult it is as a former short.
Digging in, Ethan Nunez.
Now batting, third baseman, Ethan Nunez.
First pitch on its way. And an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. So striding in, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now, attempt here. Throw gets him, 2 down.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ethan Nunez. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air to straightaway right. Cowan is there, 1 away. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ethan Nunez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Cowan going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Next up for New York, Ethan Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Hoskins is there as he makes the catch. Now, beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of
MLB. Coming to the plate now, Ethan Nunez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. As a look, now the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Ethan Nunez. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, but you know the old adage that what they say is momentum on a baseball field is the next day's starting pitcher. I know they're 0-4 to start the road trip, but everybody relax. If this guy goes out and competes and commands and executes, this team will be fine.
Oh-1. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add.
Standing in, Ethan Nunez. He singled his last time up.
Ethan Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Ethan Nunez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Brinson ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Mets. They hold on to a 5.
Final line score for our ball game tonight.
And as we set the stage for you here, currently 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Third baseman, number 5.
Coming to the plate now, Ethan Nunez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Leading off for the Phillies, left fielder.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. New York. It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, That means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-2 delivery. Hit down the third baseline. Nunez. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Ethan Nunez.
Next for the Mets, third baseman, Ethan Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon has it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Anthony Rendon.
Scorched to third. And that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ethan Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Ethan Nunez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in to try it again, Ethan Nunez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Jeanette stands at second with no outs. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper on the run. He's there and records the first out. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes play.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The New York Mets used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Enos Jean earns the win, his 2nd. Derek Randolph records the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
No errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Nationals, 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. The Metropolitans are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Digging in now, Ethan Nunez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Third baseman, Ethan Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Robles is right there, 1 down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot.
Striding in now for the Nats, Tyler Austin. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Nunez is there for it. And that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. Washington leads this one 3. Now batting, Ethan Nunez.
Ethan Nunez.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 2 left for the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ethan Nunez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly.
Stepping in, Ethan Nunez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
The batter, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Digging in, Ethan Nunez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Time now for Baseball on the Show. We're live at Nash. Oliver Polero gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter.
Next for the Mets, Ethan Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Nunez.
Fly ball out toward left, number 1. So 1 away in the inning, and with that, we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. Ready for another shot now, Ethan Nunez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper coasts under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ethan Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Ethan Nunez.
Third baseman, Ethan Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And the throw in gets away from him. Throw won't get him.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Second base. Scooter Gennett.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Ethan Nunez, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hidalgo moves over, 2 down. From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Ready now, Ethan Nunez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ethan Nunez.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bonifacio's under it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Ethan Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ethan Nunez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Callahan stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 2nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box now, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ethan Nunez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap.
Up next from Miami, Byron Buxton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Scoops it up. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Ready now for the Marlins. Keith Cedeno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1. Striding in, Ethan Nunez. He singled his last time up.
Nunez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Buxton ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
10-3 at the end of this contest. And as we join the ball game in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. Into the box now, Ethan Nunez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Calixte is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now, Scooter Gennett.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Ryan McCabe.
And hitting for the Marlins, number 51, Ryan McCabe.
12-6 the final tally here. New York blasted 5 home runs in round. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball. Digging in, Ethan Nunez. He will lead this one off today. First pitch. Rivera is calling for it. One down. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what's the word on this lineup?
Second baseman.
Riding in once again, Ethan Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nunez.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in to second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. At the plate, Scooter Gennett. He got a hold of one and went yard.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Ethan Nunez. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Ethan Nunez.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Orlando Calixte. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Calixte.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with it.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Byron Buxton.
The 0-1. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with. Ready once again, Ethan Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calixte moves over. 2 down. Stepping in, Yadiel Rivera. No hits to this point.
Second baseman, Yadiel Rivera.
Now one attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Now to the plate, Ethan Nunez.
Third baseman, Ethan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to third. And the throw is dropped. My gracious. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wide.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A one-run finish today, 5-4, the final score. New York secured their 10th victory of the season. Derek. Partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac.